I'm the founder of Weekplan, which is an online weekly planner that helps people be more effective. And I'm always looking for ways to help people be more effective. And you can read online about a lot of quick fixes on how to organize your desk or how to write tasks and how to manage them. But there are a few techniques that are not quick fixes, that are not easy to implement, but you can get a lot of benefits out of them. And meditation is one of them. You don't always think of meditation as a way to be more effective, and yet it's probably one of the best ways to be effective. So let me tell you a bit more about why I think meditation is great. If you're overwhelmed by the sheer amount of tasks that you have to work on, or by your life situation, you've got a lot of stress going on, meditation will help you cope with stress. It will relax you, but also it will help you handle more stress. And if you're not stressed in life, there's still a lot of benefits that you get out of meditation. So you get a lot of health benefits and mind benefits, like more attention span, better memory. But what I find is the best benefit for me is it reconnects me with myself. When I regularly meditate, like let's say 20 minutes a day, I keep some perspective on my life, and I'm not drowning in the day-to-day routine. I always keep in mind my goals, and meditation is really good for helping with that. So what does meditation look like? Because when I mention meditation, people often see some hippie, like some music in the background with some candles, but that's you don't need that to meditate. You can if that's your thing, but I like to be practical. And for me, meditation is about sitting somewhere and breathing and focusing on that breathing. So you don't have to be in a certain room, or like it's very easy. If you've got a lunch break, you can go in a park and sit on a bench, and you can meditate there. You just have to close your eyes and meditate for 10, 15, 20 minutes. It doesn't have to be long. It's important to be regular though. You won't get benefits if you just do it once a week, but if you do that regularly, you will clearly see benefits very quickly. So how do you meditate? So I mentioned you can just sit down, close your eyes, have a few deep breaths, like maybe 5 deep breaths. Slow breath. And this will already instantly relax your body a little bit. And then, while you're still closing your eyes, you start breathing slowly and focusing on the nostrils sensation of the air coming out and in every time you breathe in and out. And what that does is that it disciplines your mind, because you'll see your mind will always be trying to think of something, what you need to work on next, some things that are making you anxious, things you forgot to mention and you need to do, you'd like to write them down while you're meditating. But really the goal is really to discipline your mind to just be quiet. And the way you do that is you focus on something, and usually one way to do that is focusing on this continuous feel of the air in your nostrils. And you'll see your mind will wander, will go somewhere else, will be thinking of something, and when you notice that, that's fine. You just come back to the sensations again of in and out, and you'll see that it will get easier and easier as you do it every day. Also, something that helps people is to count. So 1, 2, 3. The benefit of counting is that it allows you to qualify, your meditation session. If you if you count and you lose count because your mind is not able to focus on the counting, and you'll see it's actually quite hard to be able to keep up the counting, because if you're tired, you're meditating at night, sometimes I can't count more than 10 and I lose count and I start from 0 again. But sometimes you can go over 200 and then it's just the time's up. I decided to have only a 20-minute meditation session, and that's it. My mind could continue counting and focus on it. So counting is good to qualify, to know how good your concentration is, but I wouldn't do it every single time, because then it would become a habit and you won't be able to get to a quiet state. You will always be doing something, you will be counting, where the ultimate goal is really to not have any thoughts at all. Another little tip is, when you sit, you want to sit in a comfortable position. And sitting, you don't want to be laying down in the bed, for example, because you take the risk of falling asleep, which is not what you want. So being seated in a seated position will allow you to stay awake and aware while you're doing the meditation, while still being comfortable and being able to relax your muscles. So you can be sitting in your car, in a park, on your bed, at your desk. It doesn't matter. It's just you need to be seated, and it needs to be quiet. You don't want to hear other people around you, and you don't want to be disturbed. You don't want to look like a fool. So you want to be by yourself somewhere. If you need, you can go to a toilet. No one will disturb you there. So that's for the how you would start meditating. Deep breath at the beginning, and then you start breathing in and out slowly without any force, like really slowly, and put a timer. That's important as well. You want to time it, so you'll decide, okay, today I'll start at 10 minutes. I only want to do 10 minutes, and you set up a timer on your phone, so that your brain will not be thinking, okay, is the time up, is the time up, is the time up? No, you will trust your phone to tell you, and therefore you'll stop thinking about it. And also I would advise you to start small with 10 minutes, and after maybe 10 days you can put 15-minute sessions, and then after 20 minutes, etc., as you feel comfortable. Another thing I would like to mention is, if you've never meditated before, maybe you would find it very useful to be part of a class. So you go, there's meditation classes everywhere, and the benefit of having someone telling you what to do is it will help you focus again on your breathing, or whatever the type of meditation you're doing. Because you'll see it's very easy to think of something else, to switch off, and having someone reminding you every now and then to keep breathing will help you. And also because you've got the whole class meditating, you'll be only thinking of that, only focused on that activity. So that's one way of doing it. The other way is you can do it by yourself. It's a bit harder, and you need to be disciplined in doing it every day. So you need to find the right time in the day so that you can do it regularly. Some people do it in the morning, because they know that they are at home and they are refreshed, so they can do it. Personally, I find that in the morning it's not the most useful, because you've already slept, so your mind is fairly quiet. So, and in the night is where you would benefit the most, but by night I'm tired and my meditation quality is not as good. So I tend to meditate at lunch, and everybody has lunch breaks. So I think it's the perfect time to meditate. You get the best of both worlds. You're not too tired and you get benefits. So you can quiet your mind so that the afternoon is smooth sail. The other thing I want to mention, yes, so classes by yourself. And the third thing, which I've discovered recently, is using iPhone apps. So you can find guided meditation apps for your phone, and they are terrific. You put your earphones and you get someone to guide your meditation, and they'll tell you what to do. Breathe in, breathe out, relax, think of something, focus on this, etc. And I can mention one that I really like, is called Headspace. And this application is gamifying the activity of meditation, and it makes you want to come back the next day and actually meditate again. So not only does it guide your meditation, but they also give you statistics on your meditations and how many days in a row you've been meditating. And it's free for the first 10 sessions. So I would suggest you to give that a try and see if it works for you. And really, that's it. That's meditation. So I hope you'll give it a try. Again, you just need 10 minutes a day, and the rewards and the benefits you get out of it are really worth it.